Hey, part of our job as leaders, particularly leaders inside the church, is to mobilize everyday missionaries to go out where they live, where they work, where they play, where they hang out, where they drink coffee, wherever, and be ambassadors for Jesus to share the gospel. But did you know that many of our people have been burned by doing that very same thing? They've gone out and tried to repeat our little sermon, or they've invited their friend to our church, and they were rebuffed. But then there's this bigger issue, and that is that a lot of our folks are just afraid of opening up a conversation about Jesus because they don't know how to handle the backlash they may get. It may be political, it may be just some anger against God. They're fearful that they're going to be asked questions about science and evolution that they can't answer. And the best thing that you can possibly do to equip your people to share their faith and to give them the courage to actually have those conversations is to sort of deconstruct the scenario, to just help them realize you do not have to control the conversation. What you need to do is focus on loving people, focus on having a relationship with people, and then look for the natural point to inject a little bit of what you know about Jesus or what you know about God. You know, I prayed and this kind of weird coincidence happened. That's a good story. Or you got a problem, you know, I pray. Maybe I could pray for you sometime or whatever, and drop it. But don't feel like you have to control the conversation. You do get into some kind of a conversation and they ask you some hard question. Well, a really good answer to that is, hey, you know what? This is why God gave us Wikipedia. Why don't you look it up this week and I'll look it up and then we'll just talk about it because I frankly don't know the answer. And as soon as you take this need to control, this sense of I can't trust the Holy Spirit, I have to trust me out of the equation, you're going to find that your people open up and they begin to do friendship evangelism in ways that will amaze you. And the weird thing that I've seen over the years is kind of the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Those people who you think would never come to Christ are the ones who sometimes turn into the rabid evangelists. And so, you know, just lighten up on your people, teach them to lighten up on their friends, and let's just lean on the Holy Spirit a whole lot more than we do.